Well, it seems the Iranian regime has instilled enough fear in its people to push them off the streets after months of anti-government protest. And our very own Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen is live near Tel Aviv with the Islamic Republic's latest cold-blooded executions. Good morning, Daniel. What can you tell us?
Yeah. Hello, Alex, and good morning, everyone. Iran hanging of two more protesters and display of their lifeless bodies suspended from cranes has squashed public demonstrations and driven what's left of the resistance underground. Now, we're not going to show you the sheer brutality, but we will show you the last moments of one man's life as he defends himself in court. Syed Mohammed Husseini, a volunteer children's coach who was executed last weekend. He was convicted of killing a member of Iran's volunteer Basij force in November. At least 4 people have been hanged since the demonstration started in September after 22-year-old Mahsa Amini was beaten for not wearing her headscarf properly and later died.
There's nothing really surprising about the fact that the authorities in the Islamic Republic are relying on suppression and violence and increasingly executions as a way of getting themselves out of trouble. They don't have a long-term solution. In the short term, they might get themselves out of trouble by deterring the young demographic. But in the long term, the regime admits itself that they're going to come back.
Defying public fury and international crisis, Iran has handed down dozens of death sentences to crush dissent. Human rights organizations say the trials are a sham, with forced confessions brought about through torture. Amini's death at the hands of the morality police unleashed years of pent-up anger felt by ordinary Iranians over tight cleric controls. Amnesty International says 26 Iranians are currently on death row awaiting execution. The Ayatollahs have ruled Iran for 4 decades, and in order to stay in power, have showed they'll use whatever force is necessary to squash any popular uprising. Alex, back to you.
Daniel Cohen, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.